Denise Fensky says her daughter, Amelie North, began experimenting with drugs at age 14. She started with Dilaudid, known on the street as Dillies.
She was doing Dillies in her room at night by herself. And at that point, I knew we were in so much trouble.
Dilaudid is the brand name for hydromorphone, the opioid that's prescribed to drug users as an alternative to deadly street drugs. Amelie is now 17, and Fensky says she's in treatment for addiction to fentanyl. Her friend, Camila Sword, was killed by illicit drugs in 2022. She was 14 years old. The girls' families are now suing the BC government and Health Canada. They allege the province has been negligent in its safe supply program, failing to warn people about the risk of prescription opioids. Fensky says her daughter's story illustrates the risk of diversion when hydromorphone pills are sold on the street, often to young people at rock-bottom prices.
I think it's created a lot of addicts.
Camila's father, Greg Sword, says his motivation for the lawsuit is simple.
Change. Our system is broken. Enough is enough. How many children do we need to lose to this policy that isn't working?
Premier David Eby did not directly address the lawsuit, but says he stands by the prescription opioid program, which he says separates people from toxic street drugs.
That our government will do everything we can to try to keep people alive so they have the opportunity and they have that moment of clarity to get into treatment.
BC Green Party leader Sonia Furstenau says she feels for the families of Amelie and Camila, but she says evidence from BC's coroner service shows prescription hydromorphone is a key part of addressing the toxic drug crisis. The epidemic is killing 7 people a day in BC on average.
Safe supply is a form of treatment.
The case is being submitted as a class action lawsuit, but has not yet been certified by a judge. If that happens, BC Conservative MLA Eleanor Sturcos says she's confident other families will join. Sturcos has been a staunch critic of the government's safe supply program.
The more people who've been harmed by, the dangerously named safe supply, or by the failure to really protect people and warn them about the dangers of taking diverted drugs, I think that would be a good thing.
The Attorney General's ministry says it has not been served with a lawsuit and cannot comment on the case. The allegations have not been proven in court. Katie DeRosa, CBC News, Victoria.